Hi friends, I'm back again with another journal share. This one is an antique book and it's titled Nedra. I fell in love with the outside cover, this beautiful drawing and painting from the illustrator of the book is Harrison Fisher. He was quite well known in his day for doing this kind of drawing. I think he's a lot like, what was his name? Charles Gibson. They had the same kind of technique and imagery. The book, like I said, is an antique. I found it in a little antique mall last weekend. The problem is, or no, it's been like 2 weeks now. The problem is the front cover has a little bit of a warping, and I tried like crazy to get rid of it, but I had no luck. It doesn't bother me. The cover is in really good condition, but you can see it's a little warped, but she's so pretty. I just wanted to turn her into a beautiful junk journal, give her some new life. So I found this old strapping material and I thought it went well with some buttons that match the color of the cover, the beautiful green. She is, now where's my note? Okay, she's 3 signatures with 136 pages. The book is copyright 1905. She's 7.5 inches tall and 5 inches wide, and she has a 1 3/8 inch spine. I kept the book block and I'm going to try to read the story because I went online to find the summary of this book, because when I first saw it I figured the name Nedra was the name of the femme fatale in the book, but it turns out that Nedra is the name of an island that is deserted. Well, there's natives that live on it. And it is a love story, but the initial couple that the main part of the book is about, they end up separating, and I'm not sure if the lady survives the ship that they go on, because they end up, the man and another lady end up on the deserted island together. So I don't know what happens to the initial lady, and that's why I need to read it. The summary of the book online says it's a page turner, so I'm going to try and read it. Okay, so here we go. She's got some lace. There's lots of sewing. There's lace. There's charms. Some little doodads throughout. The front cover, I've made a little fold out with some little envelopes here. I put a map here to kind of give you the visualization that there was some traveling going on in this story. So here's an old postcard front. It's a miniaturized, and then here's a little card that says bluebells, and then here's a greeting card with a little horseshoe for good luck. And then this flips out, and then I tucked in some weathered index cards. They're old, and they have some yummy patina on them. And so there's extra places to journal with those, plus you can journal here. This is some journaling space here, and you can see there's the bow, the warp, but the cover is sound, and the inside cover I've reinforced with bookbinder's tape and some fabric as well. The first page I put the letter N. This is a flash card, capital letter, and on the back is the little letter. Each of the signature, the fronts of each signature has this pretty eyelet lace. And then on this side of the first page is the title page of the book. I've cut it down a little bit so that it would fit nice, and the copyright is 1905. It was written by George Barr McCutcheon. And here's a pretty little charm, and I thought it looked like something you'd find along the seashore. Also, there was the heart charm here. And there were some beautiful, beautiful illustrations within. Like I said, I guess I did say that Harrison Fisher was the illustrator, and he did, it's kind of dark, but he did drawings like that. Here's a nice little tag which gives you extra room to journal on. And it's on a map page as well. There's some more lace. I thought the ladies that were in this story were probably very fashionable and probably tried to keep track of the latest fashion. So this is a copy of a page from a early 1900s catalog, fashion catalog from Canada, I believe. And this again was from that catalog as well. We'll flip out, another flip out, coffee stained pages throughout. Some rickrack on that page. Some flower pages, flower book pages, I should say. Some birds. This was some coffee dyed paper that I did. I got a hold of some plastic tablecloths, and I just loved how this turned out. This was an inscription in the book, and I wanted to include it in the book, in the junk journal. It says, Merry Xmas to Clem from Nellie, December 25th, 1905. And so it just sits in here with the lace. The new owner can do with whatever she wants with it. There's another bauble there. This one has a little bit of that green that's on the cover page, or on the cover of the book. Oh, here's some more of that beautiful. And then there's just a little tuck spot here and back here. This is just an envelope. This is available on my Etsy store. I tucked in this little, this was in a Girl Scout. I think she was the reporter for a Girl Scout group back in the early 50s, maybe late 40s, if I remember right. And so they must have been having an election. So this was for the president, Ardell, Janelle, and Julianne. Those were the ones, and it looks like Janelle won, and then there was the secretary, and then the treasurer, and the reporter. Just a piece of time. And it fit really nice in this little envelope, so I thought, what the heck, it needed to go in there. Another map page with some lace. And then this is a little side tuck here. There's another one of the images from the book with some index cards that are quite aged and yummy. This is a copy from an old book that I have. It's called Household Elegance. I just thought the artwork was amazing, so it needed to go in here. Then on the back of it I had some grid paper, so I just covered the grid paper with something that was easier to write on. And here's a little ticket to some entertainment. And this is a journaling card I made out of some old book pages. Just collaged one side of it, and the other side is for writing. I'll leave that for later. Another fold out. Some more lace. Pretty fashions from the early 1900s. Some journaling cards. More of that matte page. Here's a little bulb pin that has some glass beads on, keeping with the green theme. Another tag that I've made, and this is just a little tuck spot that holds a couple things. This was from an old magazine, and then this is just a page out of a flower book. I salvaged a bunch of old yellowed tape from a my husband thinks I'm crazy, from an old scrapbook, and it just looks pretty cool there. A little old safety pin on that piece of lace. Some more fashions. This is a neat page out of an old insurance ledger. I just love the calligraphy. This was from, oh golly, I'll have to look at the other side to find out. I think it's June 20th, 1883, it looks like. And it's in really good shape. I was so pleased. Here's another journaling card I made out of an old book page, some old book page, and put some of that old index card for writing on the other side of it. Yeah, that's 1883. Look at that beautiful calligraphy. And I paper clipped this one back to keep this from getting caught when it's folded, so that's why that's there. And then there's two more images from the original book. I scanned them and then I made them smaller to be nice little journaling cards. And then this is some player piano paper. And then this is the back cover, and it again has a flip out. There's a little pocket here, and it holds a journaling card that has some calculations on it from an old cash book, I believe. And then there's some writing on the back, writing space on the back. And then this is the little poem that I like to include in all of my books. So that goes there. This goes here. Oh wait, now this needs to go here first. And then it leaves room for the tag and the little message there. And then this can come out. This was a fun, just a fun advertisement that I found in an old 1912 ladies magazine, and so I backed it with some coffee stained paper, and then it just stops there. There's more place to write there, and that is it. So that is Nedra, and I'll be putting her up on my Etsy shop soon. I hope this finds you all well. And the days are getting longer, and the lake is calling my name. Those fish want to be caught. So hopefully one of these days I'll get back out to fishing. Have a good day, and thanks for stopping by.